crafty friends. So today is going to be day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas digital freebie giveaways, and they are going to be slimline cards. Now I don't know if you can tell on here, but I have the score line for you and it matches the color of the paper perfectly, and then I have the outside line where to cut. So this is in total 7 inches wide by 8.5 inches long. That makes a 3.5 inch by 8.5 inch slimline card. Okay, so all you have to do is cut it out, and I'm just going to line up my score lines right here. Well, this is my cut line, right? Like that. Let me go ahead and do this side as well. Let me make sure I'm right. Yep. Okay. And then I'm actually going to put it a little past my line so that I know that I cut it completely off. Okay, because I don't need that. And then I'm going to flip it around one more time and cut. Whoops. Whoa. Did you see my hand move like that? Craziness. Okay. So now I've got that done. And you can either score it or fold it over in half. I'm going to go ahead and score mine. Just makes it a little bit easier for me. So I'm just going to line it up. And as you can see, it fits right there on 3.5. Now, if you do cut off a little extra on accident, don't worry about it. Just try to move it over to where the score line is. And then, like, see right here, I'm going to hold it in place and then do that, right? So it's easy peasy. And then I am actually going to line it up to make sure I don't do this crooked, because I don't know, for some reason I seem to do that. I don't know why. I really don't. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that in place and burnish it in. Now, for me, I don't like these square corners. I do like square corners, but when I'm putting them in slimline envelopes, sometimes they tend to get a little bit caught on there. So I'm just going to take my We Are Memory Keepers punch, and I'm going to go ahead and use the smallest rounded edge. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get all the crumbs out of there. Okay. And then now it's ready to go. Okay, so you can go ahead and vintage it up or add a little bit more of a light blue on here. Probably the denim. I don't know if the denim by Tim Holtz might be a little too dark. It just depends on what you like. So you guys go for it. But I also did create a number 18. And the font I used is Ballista, B-A-L-I-S-T-A. I will go ahead and have this in the free file for you as well as the 18. And I also created a happy birthday font in Ballista as well. Okay. Now I did make these lines extra thick. So if you choose the Ballista font, if they have it in Cricut, I don't know, but if you choose to use that font and do this yourself and change it to something different, and you just happen to like this font and the look of it, what you're going to want to do is add a outline for it. I forget what they call it, but anyway, so you might want to do that. I've showed it before in Cricut, so I'm just trying to think. For some odd reason, the names are different in Adobe than it is in Cricut. So I just wish they would just name everything the same, and then it would all make sense. But anyway, enough of my blabbering on. I also am using, again, the die cut from My Crafting World Designs. And this is the Valentine's gnome die set, right? I think it's $12.99. I could be wrong. Don't get me crazy. I don't know. Just double check on that. Okay. But I decided to use the heart balloon. So I did the inner part of the heart balloon, the outer, and then of course I did one of the strings, and you're going to see why, because I'm doing a bouquet of balloons. All right. And I decided to intermix them. So I'm going to show you. I don't have it put together yet, but I have it set up here. Okay. And my thoughts were to, intermix the balloons between glitter and the solid colored cardstock, right? So that's my hope to do this. And the glitter cardstock I use from Michael's. This was called the Chunky Glitter Paper Pad Bright and Pastel. Okay. And that's a 6x6. Debbie gave that to me for my birthday. And so I love it. And I've used it quite a bit. And so my thoughts were to kind of just, intermix these a little bit. So, oh, hold on. Sorry. This is just kind of my idea of what I want to do. Okay. And then I have, this looks a little bit different than what I did earlier, but that's okay. Maybe I had two. I think I had two up here, right? So I'll scooch these in a little bit. And I think I did two at the top, right? So something like this. Anyway, you guys kind of get the gist, right? So I'm going to do a process video for this to kind of show it to you, but you get the idea. And so for the outside, I'm going to do the 18, and the inside is actually going to be where I say happy birthday. And so, and I also left room on here so that you could go ahead and put your sticker or logo or whatever at the bottom. If you are familiar with PDF stuff, I think you can put it in on Microsoft Word. I think you can add it in there. I'm not really sure because I use Adobe. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started with the process video. Okay guys, don't forget to pick up my Crafting World Designs Valentine's Day Gnome Metal Cutting Die Set. It is a really reasonable price for all the little dies that you get in the set. I absolutely love it. And I showed you yesterday, you could do a camping tag. I'm sorry, I put it away already, but it was a little camping tag and gnome tag. And I also did a shabby chic Valentine's Day gnome tag, and then now we have a birthday card by just using the balloons. So I just wanted to show you the versatility of your dies, that you don't have to just stick with Valentine's Day, specifically if it is a themed die. Of course, it does kind of depend on what die it is, but most of the time you can use the other pieces for other cards and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show that. Anyway, guys, don't forget to pick up the free slimline cards that are going to be in my Facebook group. This will be, again, day 9 of my Christmas giveaways, and you will have a link to a box that has from box.com that has, I believe it has day 8 through, it's going to have day 8 through 12, and since I'm on 9, I'll just keep on adding those into the files, just so you know. So stay tuned for another project tomorrow. Now, it is my daughter's birthday, so I'm hopefully going to have a project for you tomorrow. If not, I will let you know. But, we kind of celebrate it the whole weekend. So, I mean, that's how we do birthdays these days, right? It's not just one specific day because of relatives and things like that. My mom, she has the flu right now, so she's not feeling well, so she can't spend it with us. So, again, we'll be celebrating Mia's birthday again with them, with my parents. So, I'll be seeing you all soon, and don't forget to visit my Facebook group again. That is Salty Beach Scrappers with an S at the end. All right. Have a great day. Bye, guys.